Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and today we're going to reveal who is under the mask of the exotic bird. Oh, let me just kind of move her over for a second. Exotic bird! We're going to go through all of the clues and the pitch correct audio to determine who is under the mask. Now, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So before we actually dive into everything, let's go ahead and put your best guess in the comment section on who you think the exotic bird might be. Okay, I want to do it first and then go back a little bit later and tell me if you changed your mind after going through this video. I know there's been a lot of names being thrown around on who the exotic bird can be, and so that's why for the past 3 hours I sat down and studied every single clue package for exotic bird and went through every clue to go ahead and figure it out for you guys. Now, if you have no idea who I am, hi, how are you? My name is Joey Contino. I'm an executive audio producer in New York City, where it's my job to go ahead and provide audio for my clients. Now, when that audio sounds bad, it's my job to make it sound good. Now, by bad, I mean maybe a high frequency, maybe a little buzz in there. And in the case of the show, it is pitch correct audio. That's right. Every single week we have these brand new clue packages, and in those clue packages are the celebrities talking. But Fox is smart. They're like, hey guys, we can't let them speak with their real voices, because if we do, people are going to recognize it, and then there's no fun in that. So they take the audio and they run it through a system which pitches up the audio and speeds it up. That way you can't hear the real celebrity voice. But doing what I do, I figured, hey, you know what? We could slow it down, we could pitch correct it, and then that way we can hear the real celebrity voice. Now that along with our clues, and we can go ahead and figure out who's under the mask. And we've been doing it every week since season 1 of The Masked Singer, and we've gotten them all right with the exception of one, Dr. Drew! Yeah, I know, I'll never live that down. I think I need a doctor. You get it? Need a doctor? Anyway, we have seen the exotic bird only twice, and you know I like to wait until 2 episodes to do reveal videos. We already did a reveal video for the tulip and sort of an exposed video for the sloth, which we'll probably do another redo video on that one. But you can check out those videos by clicking the links in the description. But let's go ahead and go through the clues. The way this works is I type up all the clues on my computer. We'll go through the clues first, then I'll reveal who I think it is, and then we'll answer all those clues along with the pitch correct audio just to kind of compare the voices. So to start things off, these are kind of obvious things. Just watching her dance, she doesn't look like a professional dancer. You know, you look at Cotton Candy, who gymnastics. You look at the sloth, who's definitely a professional dancer. Same thing with the tulip. It looks like that the exotic bird knows how to dance, but is really just doing this for fun. The first clues we have, it started off with a narrator, and you know that she cuts him off. She said that she started off as a teenager and was extremely competitive. She said, speaking of her struggles, she felt attacked a lot for losing, for her relationships, and for even being a big bird. We saw a ton of visual clues. We saw a racetrack. We saw the number 17. We saw one of those bang guns, and out came glitter. After that, we saw a perfume. We saw Best Buy 2007 on a carton of eggs. We saw baking supplies, and then her word up clue was scored. The next clues are from episode 4. She says every single day she's on stage is a good day. In the last round, her confidence was overflowing, but that wasn't always the case. Right before the biggest opportunity of her life, she got really sick with a savage bird flu. She could barely breathe, and there was only one person who could help her, her mama bird. We see a small statue, and it looks like she's kind of standing right in front of like a tunnel going out to a stadium. She's holding a slice of apple pie, sort of like what a waitress would, and her word up clue was number 1. Now those are all the big clues we have for the exotic bird. Let's go ahead and do the pitch correct audio. Here is the audio that Fox had given us.
Every single day I'm on stage is a good day. Last round, my confidence was overflowing, but that wasn't always the case.
Now we'll slow down that audio and pitch correct it, and here's the audio we have. Here you go.
Every single day I'm on stage is a good day. Last round, my confidence was overflowing, but that wasn't always the case. Right before the biggest opportunity of my life, I got really sick with a savage bird flu. I could barely breathe. There was only one person who could help me. My mama bird. She told me, "Baby, what you were born with, nobody else has. That's your gift. And right now, it's up to you if you're going to share it with the world."
So now that you heard the real audio of who's under the mask of the exotic bird, go through your guesses. Who do you think it is? Because I'll tell you in a second, we'll compare the audio and you tell me if you agree. Are you ready for this? I think it's Jordin Sparks. That's right. And we'll go ahead and before you start screaming, "It can't be the clues, blah, blah, blah," we're going to answer the clues. But first, let's do a voice comparison. I'll play a little clip of our pitch correct audio of the exotic bird talking, and then we'll play a little bit of Jordin Sparks talking, and then you tell me, does the audio sound the same? Because it does to me. Here you go.
Right before the biggest opportunity of my life, I got really sick with a savage bird flu.
But the short of it is our moms, after getting to know each other, put us on a group text.
So yes, it does sound like her. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments section. Before you go, let's answer all of the clues we just talked about. The clue package starts off with a narrator, and we do know she does voiceover for different projects here and there, including Blue Mermaid, which I think was that one may have only been one episode. But to me, I look at her voice. She has a very good voiceover. She's also used for many commercials. After that was a track, her running on a track. That could represent tracks of an album. That's right. We saw number 17, and number 17 is a great clue because we do know she was 17 years old when she went to American Idol, and it was 2007, Best by 07, when she won American Idol, but not many people know she actually went at age 16 the first time and actually failed. And she went back and did it again, which kind of helps out another clue a little bit later on, but there's also a second part to that. We saw the glitter. Well, she was in a movie called Sparkle in 2012. So Sparkle, glitter. Look, it depends on how you look at things in life. A lot of people call sparkles something else, especially if you're talking about like glitter supplies, because they sparkle. Do glitter sparkle? Does sparkles glitter or does glitter sparkle? You let me know in the comment section because that's a hard one to get through. After that, we saw the perfume bottle. We know she has 3 different kinds of perfumes out under her own brand, Jordin Sparks. When it comes to baking supplies on her YouTube channel, she actually has a whole baking channel. Here's a clip.
Hey guys, welcome back to Heart of the Batter. The football season is here. My family has loved football for a very long time. My dad played, my brother played in college. I wanted to play, but it didn't work out.
She said that she felt attacked a lot for losing her relationships, even for being a big bird, aka her size. There's a lot of things that happen here. First, she dated Jason Derulo for 3 years, which ended in a very bad public breakup, and it caused a lot of drama for her. Then there was another drama incident where a photo of her husband with another girl was circulating on social media. People thought he was cheating, and there was a lot of crazy rumors going around. The next thing was about her weight loss. You know, she actually, for a while, she was a model. In 2006, she was one of the 6 winners of, it was a Phoenix Next Plus Size Model. But over time, she got bullied for her size, and ultimately, she lost 50 pounds. That's right, in 2012, she lost 50 pounds, and she's kept the weight off ever since. There's a lot of videos and articles online of her talking about her weight loss. The next clues are from episode 4. She said right before the biggest opportunity of her life, she had gotten very sick from a savage flu. And we do know that back in 2008, she was opening for Alicia Keys in a North American leg of her As I Am tour. And that was supposed to start around April 19th, but because Jordin was overworking her voice, she got very, very sick. She had a vocal cord acute hemorrhage, and the doctor ordered her on a very strict vocal rest. So she couldn't sing, she couldn't laugh, she couldn't really talk at all for a few weeks before she actually went on tour. Luckily, the tour was supposed to start April 19th, which it did. But Jordin, luckily, with all the rest the months prior, she was able to rejoin them by April 30th. So she did recover with a lot of support of her mother, who took care of her during that entire thing. The next clue she also mentioned is that she could barely breathe, which are lyrics from the song No Air, which is like one of the highest grossing singles in American history, I think, right now. Maybe it's like number 3 or something like that. That was with Chris Brown. And let me tell you, that song gets stuck in my head all the time. After that, we saw a football trophy. There's a few different answers for that. One, her father played for the NFL. Two, her husband plays football. And then the whole stadium behind her, well, we do know that she has sang in multiple stadiums, including Arizona Stadium. But she did sing in Super Bowl 42, and she sang the national anthem. So maybe that's her going out onto the field, that little tunnel thing we talked about earlier. We saw the apple pie, and that could be two things. It could be, it relates to her baking show, or she was on Broadway in the musical Waitress, which that looked like it was a waitress plate, carrying that around right there. So those are all the clues I have for you guys. I do have some additional clues for those who actually make it to the end of the video. And this is a few things that you can kind of just like sprinkle around here and there. Normally when different kind of celebrities come on the show, they do it for a reason. They don't get paid. So for the most part, they like to go ahead and promote their different things that are going on. Maybe it's a new album, a new TV show, things like that. Well, back in July, Jordan released a new single called Red Sangria. Now the way with the whole music market, the way that it works, normally when you have a schedule, you kind of stick to it. So she released that back in July, which this show right now, The Masked Dancer, is supposed to air starting in, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be the end of May, early June, which if you kind of did like the episode reveals, it kind of makes sense that she would have gone ahead and released the song sometime in late June, mid-July. So, okay, that kind of works out with her math. Let's go through the master clues. Well, she did sell 1.3 million albums worldwide, which does fit what we have left. What's interesting, though, is that she's got 2 Broadway credits. We only have 1 slot left. She was on Waitress and In the Heights. So maybe, I don't know, maybe the producers were wrong with the amount of Broadway appearances. And she also has 1 Grammy nomination, which we ran out of nominations. So it's kind of confusing with the master list, though everything kind of points to it. So potentially I could be wrong on this, or the producers could be wrong, which if the producers are wrong, then that means the master list is wrong, and that's going to drive me insane. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you guys later. Bye.